Ladies and gentlemen, welcome once again to Game, the show that covers games, arts, movies, entertainment, and everything else. I am your host, GQ. We've got a great topic for you today, but before we get into that, see that bar right there at the bottom, right about here, somewhere where you see my hands at, right in this area here. Hit that up. That's got our email, gameshowchat@gmail.com, the Twitter, Instagram. We've got all that great stuff. Check out our website, culturejunkies.net. Get in on the conversation using the hashtag culturejunkies. So that can move away now, and we're going to be talking about a great topic, wrestlers as actors. I know, wrestlers, you see the WrestleMania jersey, so I mean, let's be real. Not a lot of the wrestlers are the best actors. I mean, they do their thing, but I mean, yeah, whatever. We got a great panel. Wrestling gurus, friends of mine, known them for years.
Did one of these, man, with the sign. Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, that would have been cool. You did that, and everything came together.
Well, it comes in from this side, so I mean, I can't really, we'll work.
We'll work on that. Yeah.
And my friend, how you been, sir? I've known you for millions and millions of years. Big Pimpin' Jack.
I'm too sober for this right now.
Too sober? Oh.
The day is early. We can fix this.
Take a little bit of this, man. Hey,
we can fix this.
I
like varying the ale, man.
So wrestlers as actors. I mean, obviously they do their thing in the ring, the promos. Some of them are better at it than others. The Rock is doing his thing. He's been in almost every movie that's come out for the last couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years. It seems like he's in almost everything now. So let's get into it. I mean, let's start off with Hogan, though. We have to, because we all grew up in the 80s, so
yes,
he was
but
one of the
that's
guys.
not an excuse. Listen, the man can barely wrestle. Honestly, I'm sorry for the people at home who grew up with Hulkamania.
I did, but I agree he can't wrestle.
And the dude can't act. He can listen. The dude can't catch a cold, man. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll give him Rocky 3. The whole I'm going to be an NWO bad guy was cool, man. Yeah. Although how you can call yourself Thunder Lips with a big old cape and a hat and a pink feather, I haven't quite figured that part out. Yeah. But the dude cannot act, man. Like the Nanny movies and the Commando movies.
Yeah.
So what about Thunder in Paradise, where they
yes.
My man Ted Turner gave him the wrestling and a TV show.
Listen,
that was messed up.
I would rather see a 7'6" proctologist named Mfufu with big old hands than watch Hogan act. It's just no. The dude is terrible. Now, see, hold on. Piper has been in more B movies than Bruce Campbell himself, and while I will give him They Live, which has arguably one of the best fight scenes with Keith David ever,
really? We talked about that before,
which was spoofed on South Park into a cripple fight.
Talked about that too.
That was awesome.
You're gonna hate me. I'm gonna bring this up. What about Body Slam?
Really? That's all the time we have for the show today.
Yeah. See you later, guys.
If you want to be a part of, if you would like to be a part of Game, you see this right. Email us. We are looking for new panelists right now.
Right.
Thank you.
I think I won't be on here anytime soon.
Body Slam?
What were you thinking, man?
On purpose, he said.
I know. That's almost as bad as that travesty that WCW did years ago with the three-sided ring with
to Rumble.
Oh. That made my name David Arquette.
Who they made champion for some crazy reason.
See,
I
mean,
wait, so hold on. Actors as wrestlers. They kind of flipped the script.
No, that's even worse because I don't want to see Drew Carey in another wrestling ring.
He's in the Hall of Fame, though.
As cool as Joe Jackson is not. People.
Yeah. All right, now hold on. Back to Hogan real quick. His crowning jewel. Brought in Zeus Tiny Lister.
Now see, I'm glad you brought that up because the second best wrestling actor will be one Tiny Zeus Lister. And people at home, I kid you not, the man is really like 6'6", and he's solid as a rock, and he will scare the bejesus out of you.
Oh, yeah.
I've had the pleasure of working with the guy a couple times.
He choked you out on
He did choke me out. As a matter of fact, I do have pictures of a grown man who's, I think, is out of the penitentiary, choking me out.
That's on the screen right now.
I hope so, because I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, really? You haven't?
No, I have not.
So it'll be up.
It'll be
okay,
up. You will see me getting choked out from Tiny Lister, and it was quite the scary situation.
Okay, let's move on to the one guy that everybody hates, loves to hate, and for whatever reason, the guy's work ethic is great. He can't wrestle either, John Cena.
Well, now, see, here's the thing. I'm not a 7-year-old boy who has aspirations of being a 285-pound bodylifter.
Or that hustle, loyalty, and respect thing.
I have no hustle. I'm disloyal, and I respect nobody. I mean,
fair enough.
I'll give the dude credit. He's a company man. He does a lot for the Make-A-Wish. The kids love the guy. But again, I'm just not a fan of his acting. I mean, if I want to see an actor, I want to see somebody like Jesse Ventura. I bought him in Predator.
Oh yeah.
I can
know
deal
he
with
lasted like what, a couple of scenes, but you know.
But he made those scenes.
Running Man.
Right,
Running Man.
Exactly.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Exactly.
Well, he bled all over the place.
Well, he did. No, his wounds were cauterized.
Yeah,
His chest blew out and it was cauterized instantly.
Randy Savage in Spider-Man, which, granted, that's like asking Courtney Love of Hole to play a heroin junkie. It's not that far of a stretch, but at least it was believable, and you know, and it made you
hilarious.
Well, I mean,
it was hysterical, and I'm kind of mad I didn't wear my Macho Man shirt today. I was thinking about that.
But you know, going back to Cena, I did see the Marine, and he had maybe like
Why?
a few.
Were you forced? Was it against your on purpose? Was it against your will?
I was intoxicated, maybe.
There you go. That's about the only way you can do that.
But as far as I remember the movie, he had maybe like 20 lines, maybe fewer than 20 or 15.
It was all about the physicality, definitely, because the same thing with 12 rounds. It's like
I was curious about that because that actually reminded me of watching Die Hard with a Vengeance. But then, Die Hard, you come on now, you agree with me. You're laughing because you know it's true.
Die Hard with a Vengeance was good.
I wouldn't go that far. It wasn't exactly bad.
McClane?
Yeah, really.
Come on now. Die Hard with a Vengeance
This is
awesome.
great.
Let's move on to basically the boss of the company right now.
Triple H.
Triple H. Now, Paul Levesque, as we all know is his real name.
Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity had me in tears, man. You've got a 300-pound dude who was wide as a house with a poodle.
Yeah. A Pomeranian vampire dog.
Yeah, that was. I mean, again, Blade Trinity was a lot of things. Good was not
one of them.
No, it was.
But that was his first. I think that was his first feature film that he ever was in.
Yeah,
Listen,
that movie.
regardless of your first feature film, it's not like the first time you have sex. It's like this whole great idea lasts about 12 seconds and it's never any good. But still, the dude should stick to what he knows how to do: be an executive and bang the boss's daughter.
Fair enough.
Knock out grandkids.
I'll give him this though. He did body slam Ryan Reynolds.
He suplexed him.
Yeah.
I thought he body slammed him.
No, he body slammed him and the Brooke brother himself suplexed him.
Okay. So
we got that straight out.
Well, that was the other movie he did though. The WWE did it. It was the Chaperone.
Chaperone. Yeah, that was the one with
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw that.
Can somebody bring me some more scotch? This is.
I mean, I got blue curacao right here if you want a little bit of that.
I mean, I need a whole bottle.
I could use some Latvian ale.
I mean, again, from a wrestling standpoint, because we all know. Look, I mean, really, great wrestlers are very good actors and very good choreographers with what they do.
Yeah,
I will never take anything away from their promo ability, what they do in the ring, and the characters they portray. But the majority of them cannot act. I mean, Roddy Piper. I mean,
Stone Cold. Remember that one movie?
But again, Stone Cold was playing himself. And, and I liked that movie the first time I saw it. It was called Battle Royale with little kids, not old convicts. So
yeah. What was that movie? It was the
Expendables.
Not the Island.
He was
great in the
Expendables.
Again, he was playing himself.
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie? Convicted or something like that?
Condemned.
Condemned. Yeah. So that, I mean, I don't know, but let's get to the obvious. Everybody's thinking about it. The Rock. Started off in The Mummy Returns.
Didn't have much of a scene.
Had the worst CG I've ever seen in a movie.
Horrible CG. Now that was terrible. But it was funny how they worked that bit back into wrestling because that's when the hurricane got.
That was funny.
That was funny.
You know what? I'll give Dwayne Johnson credit. I personally didn't expect him to be able to do anything. I mean, granted, he has in-ring charisma.
Yeah.
But for him to come out and do a couple action flicks, and he was hilarious and Be Cool.
Oh yeah.
Be Cool and Pain and Gain. Pain and Gain had me.
Yeah,
listen, if you have not seen Pain and Gain, look past the faults of Mark Wahlberg asking what's going on, who is this, and what's the plot, the whole movie.
Just watch the Rock scenes.
And watch the Rock. Watch the Rock being a buff, saved.
Heroin junkie.
No, he was a cokehead.
Cokehead.
He was hooked on cocaine. But I will tell you, the barbecue scene is one of the funniest things I have ever seen in cinema.
Yeah.
It is just an absolute. I mean, the dude has range. Now, I saw 5 minutes of Hercules and wanted my money back, but he can actually act.
I watched with Megashawn. I didn't see it yet, so after what? No,
movies
with Megashawn helped me out.
Let everybody know
that helped me out because
again, I went in for
Hercules.
I went in for 5 minutes and tried, and just at that point. I really just couldn't get past it, man. I mean, it was just, he just.
Well, okay.
You could have did it. You could have used.
Let's put it this way. His lowest point for me was G.I. Joe.
No, his lowest point was that crappy Disney crap he was doing in the Tooth Fairy.
Hey, that's Disney.
Nobody wants to see The Rock in a tutu.
That's Disney money, man. I'm
sorry.
I ain't gonna lie. I would do some questionable things for Disney money. because you know those royalties, man, they were run that on the Disney Channel for the rest of
Did you
forever.
just say you would do questionable things for Disney movies?
Yeah,
Gentlemen, if you'd like to see GQ wearing whatever you want, please hit this little bar right
for
here.
The ladies,
If your name is Michael Disney, he will.
Whatever. This man right here. I'm talking to the ladies. But anyway, so I mean, unfortunately that's all the time we've got, gentlemen. Thank you for the big Pimpin' J. Simon says this has been Game. If you want to get in contact with us, hit that bar right here. It's coming in right there. You see it. gmail.com, email us, get in on the conversation using the hashtag Culture Junkies. Make sure you are doing everything you can to get involved in this show because we are giving it right back to you. For Big Pimpin' J, Simon says, I'm GQ. Game over.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh, my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John Cena! He's gonna get in the ring and put boots to asses this
Are you
weekend!
kidding me right now?
WWE
Are you kidding me right now? I can't even handle this. I cannot handle this.
You're a dead man, Ramsey.
Culture Junkies!